It was a little painful getting involved with that special, with the comeback special. It was not the most comfortable first day for me because Steve Binder knew that I worked with Elvis, and Elvis, I was not called to do the special. It was Jaime Rogers and Claude Thompson, and I had not worked for them, and I was not one of their dancers. You did get, choreographers felt comfortable using the dancers who they used a lot because they're your tool and they're going to make your work look the best. I had a group of dancers who I loved working with, although I had auditions and always added to that and wanted to meet new people and to be fair. But the 68 comeback special was a gigantic show, and there were two choreographers who wanted their work to be perfect. And Steve Binder and or Elvis, or Joe Esposito, who was Elvis's right arm. We sadly lost Joe. But they said that Anita Mann should be on your show. And they said, well, we don't know Anita Mann. They had heard my name, but I had not worked for them. I knew a lot of the other dancers, but nobody likes to be told you have to use somebody. And I was so uncomfortable walking on that stage the first day of rehearsal because they thought I'm just there because Elvis wanted me there, and how did I know Elvis or Steve Binder? But it was part of, I went with the dinner. It was on the menu, right? That I went in and I went to the rehearsal the first day with Jaime Rogers. I wasn't one of Claude's dancers. They put me with Jaime. And after the first day, it was fine, but I walked into that room pretty embarrassed and nervous that I wasn't gonna be right for Jaime, but his work was brilliant and I loved it, and I've done other shows for Jaime since then, and we're still friends. But I was shoved onto them. I was like, that was it. So we spent a lot of time in rehearsals. They're beautiful numbers. My favorite number was cut from the show. It was Too Sexy. It was a bordello number. And it was fabulous. And Jaime choreographed it. Claude and Jaime had two different styles, and Claude was beautiful, lyrical and more modern, and Jaime was so strong and jazz, and I was put with the right person. That was more my forte, not as much the lyrical modern side. So this number was cut because it was like we were dancing around Elvis, which was our favorite part, as like in a bordello. But I have it on film. I do have, it did appear in some of the videos, I believe, in some of the comeback, but it wasn't on the air. But Steve Binder was the director of the time, producer, I mean, there were other wonderful directors, but he shot dancing so beautifully, music and dancing, and he really created a form for the comeback special that through his vision, and the choreography was really important in it. And a lot of people just remember Elvis in the like sitting with his guys with the black jacket on, but he required a lot of choreography, Elvis. And so on the side, I'd work with Elvis. Like, he was comfortable when I'd say, that just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, let's try it again. And he had another gentleman, Lance Legault, who was amazing. So he had Lance and me, and it was years of our being comfortable with him, and we were able to say what really worked well. And if we didn't like something on him, we'd say, let's try something else. And he really was amazing in that way, that he would listen and he would try it. And he was just one of the more natural, besides Michael Jackson, one of the more natural movers, dancers who, you couldn't believe he could do everything. Not like Michael, but Elvis had an ability to just feel it from the inside out.